Testing. Get comfy.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay.
Stop. I'm trying to be in character. Okay.
Okay. I'll cut this one. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl here, Ella. And with me is Julie. Say hi, Julie.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Ella, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, we are final year law students in the LLB for Graduates program at the University of Birmingham. And today I have asked Julie, thankfully she agreed, to come speak to us about negotiation and mooting, which are extracurricular activities run by CEPLER in our law school. So I didn't do negotiation and mooting last year. I only did client interviewing, but Julie did both of those activities, and we're just going to be asking her what her experiences are, and it's going to be a lovely chat. First of all, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. Let us know what your favorite part of this video will be, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we post our videos, or in this case, my videos. Sorry,
No, it's okay. I'm here for this collab.
Okay. And then, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for riding with me through this journey. We hope that you will enjoy this video. My first question for you, Julie, will be, why did you want to take on negotiation and mooting in addition to our already choked up law schedule?
Yeah, that was a really interesting thought because we do have a lot of courses and taking the accelerated program, we were really busy. But I wanted to know a little bit more about what it's like to play around with some of the skills that you have when you're a lawyer.
Okay.
And negotiation and mooting help you practice those. So the mooting is very much similar to what it would be like if you're doing advocacy and if you're doing, like, if you're thinking about being a barrister.
Yeah.
Speaking on behalf of clients, I was curious what that looked like. And negotiation, it just sounded like fun to me, and I had never done any of them before, either mooting or negotiation. I thought, let me try. I really wanted to try in something new in the University of Birmingham. It gives you so many opportunities, so I thought, why don't I give this a shot here?
Okay, that's good, that's good. I knew that you wanted to try that because in the welcome week, when I first met you, I asked you about, and then you were like, oh, I want to do mooting and negotiation and blah, blah, blah. Well, you wanted to do mooting.
Yes.
Mooting more.
Yes.
And I was happy that you finally got into that. I couldn't do mooting, I can't. But you'll find out why I can't do it. So, what was the application process like? We can start with mooting first.
So mooting, I started many weeks prior to the deadline, like almost a month and a half. I had done the course. You have to take a mooting course where it gives you an overview of, it was more the same as pro bono, where you do like a little bit of a module, this is what you're going to be looking at, and they give you kind of some basic skills of what you would need if you're doing mooting. Like any law student, then my next preparation was research. I did a lot of research. What do most mooting students do? What do mooting competitions look like? And then you have to create, they call it like a packet, a mooting packet, or there's another word for it too that I can't remember right now.
Maybe like a binder of stuff? It's like physical? Or
yeah, they had another word for it though.
Oh, okay. That's fine. If you remember, then we can add the words.
Come back to it. But yeah, so you had to create like a binder with all of the information. So you needed to have your skeleton argument and then sources that you would use. So when you
apply for it,
exactly.
Do you get people that judge you?
No, this was before I even got into the competition itself. You had to send in like an application. Yeah, an application, and essentially what I had to do is prepare a skeleton argument, and that didn't take very long, but I wanted to be very precise. So I had looked up a lot of other students, what they had done in previous years and in other schools to see kind of what it looked like. And I revised. I spent a lot of time going over it and over it. That way in law, it's very important that you only say exactly what you need to. I focused on that. And that got me into the first round of competitions.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for that.
And so for negotiation, I actually wasn't sure if I was going to do negotiation at first, but I was reading about it and I had done a little mini course and it was really,
there's
really...
a course too?
Yes.
I'm trying to do negotiation this year.
Oh no, it wasn't long though.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't long and it really gives you a good overview of what is negotiation. And what I think is really important is most people use negotiation. If you... Even if you're talking about, you want to rent an apartment, sometimes there's ways that you can negotiate the price or other things. So that's a life skill that no matter what you are, if you're not a university student, you're not a law student, you still need it.
Okay.
So I had done this mini course and I had to prepare a pro and cons list of sorts for a company. What would be their focus if they're looking for something? What did I want to tell them to focus on in terms of looking for a specific outcome from a negotiation talk with another company. I will admit that one did not take me as long. To me, it was more common sense.
That's why I want to do it.
I think it was my favorite experience.
Plus your name got appeared in our emails. I don't know, you got this is way ahead.
It's in the newsletter.
In the newsletter that we saw Julie's name for negotiation. I'm like, okay.
My name in print, very exciting for me. I'll admit.
More live. Okay, thank you for talking about the application process. I think, and you probably already gave us an overview of the steps, but okay, what happens next? Now we've gotten into mooting and negotiation. What happened next for you for mooting and then for negotiation?
So first we got an email saying, congratulations, you've been selected, and they brought us in for another session of a mini course session. So first I had mooting. I had an example of, okay, this is what the competition is going to look like. They gave us an overview of who we were going to be paired with and how to create our binders. They gave us an example of a binder and then they showed us
a physical binder.
A physical binder. When I say binder, I mean a physical binder. And for the application process, it wasn't very long. For the competition, it was hefty. It was a very, very big binder. It was a lot of effort. It was a lot of work. I think it was really good that I did it. I really loved it, but it did require a lot of time.
Research and everything.
And I must have read upwards of 60 cases trying to find
60 cases? Do you know how much cases we're taking on just for the 6 courses that we had in first year?
Yeah.
And then to add on 60,
But see, that was something that I learned later that I wouldn't do differently is I was looking for the perfect argument. And in mooting, you're not looking for the perfect argument. You're not going to find something that says, you're exactly right, this is the authority. You need to use something that's pretty similar and be creative and build an argument around that. And I only learned that afterwards. So that's probably why it took me longer.
That's a new skill that you learned. I don't think they expected you also going in there and knowing everything. Otherwise, there'll be no need for mooting, and we wouldn't even need to be in law school.
Exactly. It was all a learning process.
Okay. And how was it for you for negotiation as well? What were the steps like?
It was the same thing. We had a negotiation talk. They told us about some of the skills that we could use. They gave us different styles, and I had written everything down about you can be an optimistic negotiator, you could be a more aggressive negotiator, you could be a problem-solving negotiator. There's different ways to achieve your goal, but the most important thing is focus on what you want for your client and think about based off of who's in front of you, how you get there. One of the reasons I love negotiation so much is because the preparation was important, but a lot of it was based off of when you're face to face with somebody, what are they telling you and how can you use that to keep going with what your goal is. You're working with them and against them at the same time. It's very interesting. And a little trick, if you ever do negotiation, if you make them feel like they're winning, you win. Okay. If they feel like they're getting what they're looking for, you can keep giving yourself little things here and there and you'll get to your goal. Okay. It's really fun.
That's good. That's a good tip for me because I'm going to apply. I don't even know when the deadlines are, but I should probably...
I think it's in November.
November, right? Well, that's like 2 weeks.
It's coming up. Oh my God. Negotiation, I did not prep as early as I did for mooting. Mooting took a long time, so I prepped for that really far in advance.
Okay, that works. That makes sense. All right. Thank you for that. Let's scroll through what the next question is. What would you say are the advantages of these extracurricular activities for students? I know you've spoken about some skills that you've learned, but beyond that, or in addition to that, what are some of the advantages? Because there's a lot of work. Like, why are you doing more work in law school?
Yeah, no, well, it's because some of the ways that our courses were set up, I didn't feel like I had as much opportunity to explore some of the skills that you might need later on. I am not the best public speaker. I have times where it really flows and I'm really, confident, but there's other times where I get up in front of people and I'm just like, yeah. So one of the reasons I wanted to do mooting was because it's almost like you're public speaking about law. And I thought that that was a really good skill to develop because I know it's one of my weaker sides. And the negotiation, it was because it was something that I had found interesting and I wanted to know if you like something and you're good at it, then maybe that's an area to keep exploring in the future.
Yeah.
So that was an opportunity for me to see, do I really like commercial law? Do I want to go into commercial law?
Also, negotiation kind of helped you with your course selection.
Yes.
Because you're doing commercial law now.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it kind of made me see that I like the idea of being a corporate lawyer because if you're going to be in, roundtable discussions or negotiation talks, like, do I like doing that?
Yeah, you have to have those skills going in, exactly. Okay, since we're talking about being a top lawyer and a company lawyer, I'm guessing that you're saying that going through this process of negotiation now and maybe even mooting, that kind of or will help you out with job search in the future.
Definitely. So I went through, both of the competitions have 3 rounds. I didn't make it through to the second or third round in mooting, but in negotiation I made it all the way to the final round. Thank you. I was very excited about it. We only had like 2 or even almost 1 week in advance notice, but when we went through all of these different rounds, at the end they always gave us feedback. So I always knew something that I needed to work on, and at the last competition I was awarded Best Negotiator.
Ooh! Did it come with any money or
No.
just UoB?
I got a picture and I got featured in the newsletter.
Please.
But I got to put it on my CV.
Okay. Well, add some cash next time, okay?
But I did put it on my CV, and when I was applying for jobs, I actually had people say, "Oh, you won Best Negotiator. Talk to me about that experience." So it was helpful for me.
Okay, that's good. I like that. I should put my client interview on my CV.
Absolutely, you should.
Okay. My final question will be, second to last question will be, how was the setup process like for mooting and negotiation? Just the breakdown.
Yeah. So the first competition, we were told a few weeks in advance. It was after we had done that like mini course.
And this is for mooting or?
Both of them.
Both of them, okay.
They actually fell for me on the exact same day.
Oh my God.
So my very first negotiation was earlier, and then I had mooting and negotiation my second round. On my first round of mooting, they fell on the exact same day. So that was definitely a bit hectic, but it was really fun because I felt like I got to do both of the skills at the same time. Anyway, this is just extra for me. But yeah, we knew about a week in advance or 2 weeks in advance. I think they were supposed to let us know at least 2 weeks in advance, but the negotiation for the last week, we only found out about 9 days before the competition. And it was always during the school day. Like I think almost every time it was like a Wednesday afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon.
We had classes off from 1 p.m.
Exactly.
Wednesday. I don't know what they call it, but that block is always free.
Yeah.
In terms of class. Okay. And then when you're talking about competitions, who were you competing against? Was it against fellow UoB students or it went outside the school?
Okay, so for the first 3 rounds, those are internal. So those are all UoB students. They could be LLB for grad students, or they could have been other LLB students. And actually, I think they were open to non-law students.
Oh, okay.
Not 100% sure about that, but I'm pretty sure that they were open for other students. But I know I was all competing against other undergraduate students. And the third and final round of negotiation, you go from like 25 students that are competing in pairs of 2 against 2 people, and you go down to 2 pairs of 2.
Okay.
So in the third round, it was just one team against the other, and the team that won that round goes to a regional competition. They are competing with other law
universities,
like other law schools.
Other schools. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you have partners for mooting as well, or mooting you're doing it by yourself?
You're assigned a partner, and you have to deliver the arguments together and work together. And it was the same thing for negotiation. I met ahead of time, multiple times ahead of time, the competitions. We met together, we worked out what we were going to focus on. And also you want to know your partner so that you can understand what style. If you are with somebody who's, very comfortable being more of an attack, then you need to take
a backseat.
Yeah, you need to be, leading
balance
passively.
that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that was something that was really good to work out with your partners ahead of time. So what style do they have, and how can you
balance that?
Yeah.
Your own style.
Exactly.
And so they picked the partners for you all,
Yeah.
or did you guys you picked yourself?
No, every single time that we were assigned partners, it was kind of random. I did it more for negotiation, but the first time I actually was then paired with the person that I had gone up against. And then in the final round, I had gone up against them. The very first round, I was up against them again.
Okay.
They kind of, mashed us up. They switched us around quite a few times.
Okay, that's different because for client interviewing, we picked our partner from the first day and then you stick with them through to the end. And we had to bring our own props as well. So because we're interviewing clients, we had to have a fake office.
Oh my gosh.
And then we created like business cards and fake law firms and stuff like
That's so cool. I didn't know that.
Did you guys have to do that for negotiation?
I think to intimidate, someone that I was paired with brought a really thick stack of papers and handed out like this little packet and was like, if you can see item number, and then it felt very official. It felt very and we brought
Serious.
highlighters and pens, and we were like, oh, this item we don't agree with. We want to rework this.
Okay, so making it look as real as possible.
Yeah.
Must have been fun to have been a judge to judge people doing that. That's nice.
Yeah, I think they were always our professors, and the last one for negotiation was the head of advocacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Audrey Cook?
Yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Audrey Cook.
Okay, I do remember her name. Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much, Julie. Is there anything else that I haven't asked that you want to still speak about regarding this topic?
No, I think I would just say if you are thinking about trying any of these things, if you are thinking about trying negotiation or mooting, I really, really recommend them. Even if you find out it's not for you, it's such an amazing opportunity to learn more about yourself and practice something, whether you're good at it or not. And I will say I found out I loved negotiation so much, I will absolutely continue that in the future.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Julie.
Thank you for having me, Ella.
Did you have any questions for me? Because I was not asking all the questions today.
You were what?
I was the one asking all the questions today. So
Do I have any questions for you? Have you ever done a
negotiation and mooting?
No, I mean, have you ever had a guest interviewed on your channel?
No, you're my first guest.
Oh my gosh, I'm honored. Thank you, Ella, for having me.
You're welcome.
You're an exceptional host.
Oh.
Let's just see if she puts in all of the takes of her laughing.
I will. It will be like a 25-minute long video. But that's fine. Anyways, thank you so much, Julie, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully we have more fun videos together. I mean, you all have seen Julie before, but in passing, maybe her birthday vlog. Yeah, I put up your birthday stuff here on my channel.
Oh my God.
You didn't watch it? This is proof that you're not watching.
I love you.
That's why I
love
have
your
like
channel.
11 views. People in the video are not watching.
I don't YouTube very well, but I will work on it.
That's fine. Anyways, thank you so much, Julie. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If I can answer the questions, maybe someone else will answer them, or I would ask Julie and then I'll provide the answers on there for you all. If you've reached up until this point and you've watched, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, share, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post my videos. And finally, did I say share already? I don't know. All that good stuff. Do everything nice. Thank you so much. I'll catch you all in my next video. Have a good one. Bye. Okay, the end.
We lost my train.
Let me try in this fan.
This is gonna go in the outtake.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I should have brought water first.
Do you want me to go get it?
No, it's okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Now is the real time. Okay. Hello. Okay.
You have to get all the giggles out. You have to get all